Okay, before we start, I just want to say I picked this movie because I knew it would be terrible.
And oh my god, you're right.
Hello and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. It's me and Billy.
Woo!
And we watched Supreme Champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a... How this got into my collection is a bit of a myth, mystery, and legend. Basically, the video store, rental store, was going out of business, and I kind of just ran down the aisle with my arm on the shelf and knocked all the videos into the cart. Whatever landed in there, that was mine.
I mean, I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah. It was quite enjoyable, but I ended up with a lot of garbage movies.
Yes, I've heard some most.
Yeah. I wish we would have known this before we did the channel, but what I do is watch a movie and it was garbage, but I'd immediately destroy the DVD somehow, usually in fun, creative ways.
Yeah.
But this one is so bad that I kept it.
Yeah.
Because it's just that bad.
Yeah. Oh.
So do you want to try the simple plot?
Okay, well, let me get the characters' names up.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, Joey Jennings, MMA fighter, also gets friends. Jenny,
Yeah.
back from blew all his money from this guy Lucius, and has to find this like MMA. Well, starts off fighting an MMA tournament.
Yeah. We'll get into that in a moment.
Yeah.
But basically, it's the standard, your ex-girlfriend got in trouble with a really rich and evil person and is kidnapped, and you're off to go save her, and you end up having to fight in a deathmatch tournament.
Yeah.
That's what the back of the box kind of says.
So you're like, alright, this...
So I was like, okay, I'm down for, like, dumb deathmatch, like Bloodsport.
Yeah.
And whatever else. I can't think of any other movies that are quite like this.
Yeah, and...
And definitely not ones that take the twist turn at the end. That unneeded.
Oh, yeah, no. This is what's... I'm like, and... I'm gone.
Yeah. So we start the movie off pretty simple with an MMA fight.
Yeah.
We see our main hero win,
Yeah.
of course, because why would...
Guy was actually an MMA fighter.
Yeah. A lot of the people in this roster are actual MMA
Yeah, I was
fighters.
looking at some of the other names, like, okay, there's a few of them.
Yeah. And then his ex-girlfriend shows up, hangs it, like, looks like she wants to get back together with him, hangs out with him, we go to a strip club for whatever reason.
That is everybody's own.
Yeah. So yeah, our main hero was in the army, the Iraqi war.
Yeah, the second Gulf War.
Yeah. And basically, let's give him all the honors.
Yeah, like and all the stuff that Rick Mountain has, they're like, oh, you know, got the big one, like, now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made him a Medal of Honor.
Yeah, I was like, there's no reason for this other than you really build him up as this really good war hero.
Yeah.
Don't worry though, his combat training and martial arts skills will get him for the day. And anyways, we find out later that the girlfriend confesses that she owes a lot of money to this evil billionaire.
Yeah, like,
Lucius. Yeah. I heard billionaire.
Okay.
And that she sold, like, she lost a lot of money in gambling. She sold basically herself to him and then ran away and needs to get out of jail. That's why she came to find Troy. And Troy's like, okay, how much do you owe him? I'll go talk to him and pay him off.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I want to get out of here. I don't want your money. And then they get promptly ambushed. She gets kidnapped.
He gets blackjacked.
And he gets blackjacked. Then he wakes up to a phone call from the billionaire. How he got his number.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I get a feeling that she gave him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that she probably gave it to him, but then how did she have his number? She's an ex. And we don't know how long and how long, like, maybe he changed his number.
Yeah, who knows, right?
Yeah.
Like, this movie's so fucking.
Oh yeah, no, don't try to make sense of the plot of this movie. It
No.
will not end well for you.
No, you just be.
It's a fight in itself.
Yeah, and you're not gonna win.
No. So he's like, yeah, if you come over and we'll discuss this and the terms for her leaving, be here at 4. And obviously Troy goes over and they promptly attack him with 3 fighters.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, I don't.
And then it's like, oh, you beat my 3 fighters. Okay, here, let's discuss our terms of agreement.
Like,
I was like,
I knew that was coming.
yeah. Oh, I knew the fighting was coming because it's on the box. But I was like, you didn't set up any rules or grounds. Like, what if he got ambushed? Or, like, what if he did lose?
Yeah, right? Like, you could have had an off day.
Yeah, it could have been like, oh, I hurt my leg the other night and I just don't have, like, can't fight at my full.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I was beaten and dead. Now what? Okay, so the rules are pretty simple. You fight for me, and then I'll give you your ex-girlfriend back. Again, ex-girlfriend. I want to state this so hard.
X.
Why are you working so hard for your ex?
Yeah.
I don't care what reasons. Like, she admits that she left him because she didn't want him to see the real her, and that she owed a lot of money to this rich billionaire. But still, you left.
Yeah, like,
We're no longer a thing.
yeah.
Why do I care so much?
Yeah, why contact me? Why you think?
Yeah. Why am I risking my life for you?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Like,
But he is. I guess he's just that good of a guy.
yeah. And the guy's been one of the fights. The guy kicks him. The guy goes down with the heart,
Yeah.
and he revives him.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of skipped a bit, but...
Oh.
So yeah, we open up with the fighting tournament. Like, first night of fighting tournament.
Yeah. Well, only night.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
I know, it blows my mind, but... And anyone who's seen this movie, I feel bad for you, but you know what's coming.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So, we have an open fights to the death. That's the rule. No rules, just to the death.
Yeah.
Or until unconscious, basically.
Yeah.
And we started off with one fight. There's just 2 jobbers.
Yeah.
And then another 2 jobbers, but we care about the second jobber because he gets kicked in the chest or punched in the chest and his heart stops.
Yeah.
And no one's lifting a finger to revive him until our buddy Troy runs in, does basic CPR, revives him.
And the guy's like, wait, why are you kissing?
Yeah.
Now, that guy was fighting.
Yeah.
You pointed that he was one of the ones.
No. That was the guy Troy fought was the guy from the first scene
Oh, who won?
who wanted a rematch.
Yes.
This is such a throwaway little thing.
Yeah.
I don't
Know why?
Well, I understand why, but unless you were very observant,
You're not going
to pick it up. Yeah, so in our first open scene, when Troy wins his first fight, or the fight that we introduce him in,
Yeah, the other guy says he wants.
yeah, give me a rematch. He's like, wait in line, buddy.
Yeah.
And then nothing of that.
Yeah.
And then later, this guy comes back to fight Troy in
fight
this
her now.
death tournament.
Like,
And I was like, hey, he says, like, this is my revenge or whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever B-list, C-list line
Yeah.
you throw in.
yeah, this is not even a B movie.
No, this is very much a C to D movie. Okay, so I pointed that out to Billy because everyone else would have missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that the first time. Anyways, so he wins that fight. They tries to make an escape attempt, gets captured, beaten nearly to death, and then here's where the movie loses the plot.
Oh, yeah, no,
We wake up the next day and we're in the middle of the woods.
Oh, this is happening. I think I know where this is going and I don't like it?
No. So, our billionaire's like, okay, here's the deal. If you can survive and escape, these armed gunmen I've hired
To
shoot you on sight
for $10 million.
for $2 million, you can go. I was like, so what happened to the fighting on the back of the box? There was like...
This is flippant false advertising!
It is!
Oh my...
I've never been so disappointed. And of course our war buddies come back so we can have like a fair war. And there's so many things wrong with this whole setup.
Ah.
It's like, no, we want guns at the end. Like I think they switched directors halfway through.
I know, right? Like,
and the other director's like, no, I want a war movie.
Yeah, no, like, fuck it with me. Like, I want guns.
Yeah. Because he's half being deaf, and he's also like has to take care of two girls now because I think side girl of the billionaire fell in love with him. I don't care.
Yeah.
And,
one who was all ready to sleep with.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting romance scene. So we get introduced that our billionaire buddy Lucius is dying. He has some sort of brain tumor.
I could go
anytime. And that he's just basically living out his wild fantasies before he dies. Because he's a freaking billionaire.
Yeah.
And we find this out from the assistant side lady, who immediately then we go into a romantic kiss to
wow, that's
bedroom scene.
Is that necessary? Is that too on for you, lady?
Yeah, like...
Oh, my boss is dying. Kiss me now.
Yeah, take me now. Like... Oh, you couldn't even wait for him to be in the grave before he jump bone. Anyways, back to the dumb plot. So yeah, we have basically the fighters from before are now armed and hunting. The bodyguard is also out. We get one good fight with him.
Yeah.
And then I think he dies or he's unconscious. And then Lucius shows up and is basically like, my final death wish is I want to fight the ultimate warrior. And you have proven to be that. And after you say Ultimate Warrior, I can't help but make the joke of the wrestler, the Ultimate Warrior.
I know, right? Like, it's...
like, when you say, I want to fight the Ultimate Warrior, I'm like, I'm sorry to say this, sir. He's long and gone.
No. Afraid all those fighters have retired and passed on. In fact, that fighter's been dead.
Yeah.
Like that one?
Yeah, that's good.
Like, yep.
So anyways, we have our final boss fight.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, if you have brain cancer, or a brain tumor, this isn't a smart move.
No.
Punches to the head could make that really bad for you.
Yeah.
Like, I would have loved to see just one good punch to the head, he goes down.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, like, I don't think you thought that through, sir. But no, they have a good, like, not even a good fight.
No,
I can't say any of the fights were really good.
No, I mean...
Quick. Yeah. They're too quick.
Yeah, like...
Even Mortal Kombat, some of the throwaway scenes were better than this.
Wow.
That's how bad this fighting was.
And actually, I think the guy who was Lucius was in the Mortal Kombat Conquest show.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Because, yeah, Lucius, apparently, we glossed over this fact, was an ex-champion who retired with billions of dollars.
Yeah. So, he must have won the prize for him in Mortal Kombat.
Apparently so. Yeah. So, yeah, things we'd like about this movie. Now, this is the challenge, correct?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I can honestly say this is a great example of what not to do for a movie.
Yeah, no, this...
One, we're going to go to the bad things. Here's the bad things we don't like about the movie.
An hour and 46 minutes.
It's an hour and a half of just nothing.
Yeah.
The plot is scrambled.
Yeah.
The setup for the plot is just terrible. There's no motivation for why he would go this far.
Yeah, because like I was expecting it would be the tournament, and then the final fight of the tournament would be him versus the bodyguard. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Because he's like, okay, he's winning too much. I'm going to send my best guy to finish him off.
Yeah.
And then he wins, and then it's like, well, I guess I got nothing left.
Yeah.
I'm terminally ill. I can't fight. Why should I? Or maybe I am that stupid. I am going to fight him, and then there's your boss fight.
Yeah.
I would have accepted that, but it was not in an arena. It was just... I could have shot you, but I want to fight you.
I know, like... you got guns, use them!
Yeah. Like, you flip-flopped. You're like, I want you all to shoot him. No, wait, I want to fight him. Make up your dumb mind! The lines, there are no good one-liners.
No,
they try so hard.
Yeah, oh my god.
But, like, a lot of the lines had me scratching my head. Like, why would you say that? What does that even mean in this context? And not only are there bad lines, they're not delivered well.
No, like...
It's kind of a problem when you have non-actors acting.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they're great fighters, but they're not actors.
No.
And there's a few times where I was like, you could have done that scene again. You could have delivered that a little better.
Yeah, a little more effort.
A little more effort. You kind of sounded exhausted when he was supposed to be excited.
Yeah.
Or, you know, when he cracks a one-liner, he doesn't sound like he's being witty. He just sounds like annoyed. So I guess the only good thing was it was a short movie.
Yeah, no. There you go.
Yeah. Like I said at the start of this, I picked this because I knew it was terrible. And we haven't done a really terrible movie in a long time.
Yeah, no.
So, final thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you recommend this as a bad movie night movie?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I will...
It's entertaining enough that you could recommend it if you're doing the bad movie night.
Yeah, wait, who's got the worst movie on
Yeah.
the table?
Because as dumb as this movie is, we crack jokes the whole time through.
Yeah.
This is a good... You put it on the background and
just
you just make fun of it. But with that, though, we'll call this episode. So tune in next week when we'll have definitely a better movie.
Yeah.
But until then, have a good one, guys.
This doesn't even deserve an end quote.
No, we don't have one. There was no lines to repeat for an end quote.